quickly enough that they are changing and they are becoming everyday topics.
I was going to say exactly the same. There's been something about, being in COVID and lots of lockdowns and lots of MS Teams and lots of Zoom meetings. So to be able to be back in the room with people that you've just met on screen for the last 2 or 3 years is just absolutely fabulous, and you can feel it in the room and you can feel it in terms of the awards. So absolutely fabulous. Advice for the younger generation? Well, I've got a couple of things. First of all, you're better than you think you are. Secondly is don't do anybody else's script. Just because other people tell you that this is what you should be doing and this is what's good for you, or they turn around and they say you'll never do that, ignore all of that and plough your own furrow. And what is fabulous is where you start doesn't mean where you end up. It's a portfolio now, and all experience and all learning, it's transferable. So go with your heart, go with your passion, do what you want to do, and then, you know what, if it's not working, you can move, and you can do something else, and enjoy the journey, because one of the things about being young is you don't recognise just how quickly the years go by, so enjoy it on the way. That's my advice.
And these are companies that have fantastic departments which aren't just doing it to tick a box. They're actually progressive and they're constantly thinking of new creative ways to introduce and enhance diversity.
I mean, how do I follow that? I mean, how am I feeling tonight? Humbled, I think, to be here. I've been to these awards quite a few times. I've often shed a few tears. Just being in the presence of so much diversity, so much difference, but it's the celebration of difference that I love as well. So yeah, just really happy to be here. It's absolutely amazing to be a judge for my second year, and just seeing the quality and the diversity of the applications improving year on year as well has been fantastic.
Judge and as an advisory board member, it's always a very difficult decision, and I feel like the bar is being raised even more every single year. So very, very, very inspired, absolutely delighted and very happy to be here.
Do you have any advice for the younger generation?
I think helping raise education and awareness is really important. We saw some very good examples earlier touching on themes of emotional and mental well-being, so mental health. We talked in the pandemic about the fact that the mental health deficit that's being caused through the pandemic is actually causing industry $1 trillion a year. So I think there's a huge opportunity there to talk about how you feel in the workplace. I think if you do that, that triggers then different conversations around allyship, embracing ethnicity, race, gender, and ultimately bringing your authentic self to work.
It's so lovely. In my category of presenting an awards for an EDI consultancy, I have an EDI consultancy myself, and as I said in the speech, it's so nice to be able to just share best practice with each other. We're not the competitive industry that maybe some other industries are, where we need that win, we need that award, we need to be the only one that's seen. I love seeing everyone else doing this work because it's so important.
Yeah, I think so. As Tim said, there's so many great things happening, and I think with opportunities like this we can all meet each other and talk and share those ideas, because we've got a huge mountain to climb in the world of inclusion and creating equity for everybody, and so the more people that beat that drum and share their ideas and invite others to work with them rather than against them, as Tim said, then the better.
The night is going brilliantly. So many amazing people, so many amazing organisations, and it's been a pleasure to be a judge.
Yes, absolutely. I would agree with Justin. The night is exceptional. I would recommend that anybody come along, even if you've not ever been involved, to be in a space with so many amazing organisations working towards creating a more inclusive world. There's few better places to be.
For me, I would say that we need awards until we don't need awards.
Absolutely, love that.
And at the moment, the problem is that there are so many people who give lip service to diversity inclusion. These awards recognise people who are walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Yes, absolutely.